Hi, Curslings. Today we are back with a super duper super quick video on this mad mama. Yesterday, Veronica's TikTok account was banned. Now, this isn't the first time that this has happened to Veronica, and apparently she has appealed the ban. I'm also not really sure how long the appeals process normally takes for TikTok. When the Doherty Dozen were banned earlier this year, thanks to the admitted mass reporting that was done by Mastermind Clips, I think her account was restored within the day, although Alicia Doherty is a verified user and her platform is much larger than Veronica, so that could have played a part. This doesn't seem to be the case for Veronica, as it's been more than 24 hours. As to why she was banned, well, she doesn't know. Replying to this comment on one of her recent YouTube videos with, "So I'm not really sure. Hope it'll be back soon." Like the commenter, I also checked both of her backup TikTok accounts, and there's nothing. One has no videos, and the other hasn't been updated since 2022 when Veronica was last banned.
Well, since I keep on getting banned over here on TikTok, why don't you guys follow me over on YouTube?
However, it's not this mad mama's ban that's newsworthy, so to speak, but rather a decision Veronica decided to make when she posted her Instagram story.
Hey, it's this mad mama, and our TikTok account got banned again. So if you want to see our latest post, make sure you're following over on our YouTube channel, which is also just this mad mama. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Note the hashtag in the video description. Look familiar? It should, because the 8 passengers is a trending subject in our community, as what's come out in the media about the Frankie children has been horrifying and heart-wrenching and just awful. And as a mother, stories like the 8 passengers just hurt my soul. I really have a hard time with it, and honestly, any true crime that touches on child tragedy.
Once a YouTube star, now Ruby Frank and her business partner Jody Hildebrandt, seen in a video referenced in court documents, are each charged with 6 counts of aggravated second-degree felony child abuse, more than the 2 counts they were first arrested for, and more counts could be coming.
There were 2 additional children that were removed from the home by DCFS that had yet to be interviewed. So this could potentially be a case where we see an amended information alleging more counts.
In fact, I've been wrestling with even covering the story because it's just so upsetting. Even though it has a happy-ish ending in that the kids got out, it's still just hard to think about. And it requires nuance and care that honestly some other creators have chosen to ignore in favor of sensationalism. So you can imagine how people felt when they noticed that Veronica had used the 8 passengers hashtag, and some people even called her out. My personal gut reaction was that Veronica was taking advantage of a trending topic, which is pretty gross on its own, given the nature of the topic, but as is always the case with Veronica, her comments went in a different direction. To this comment, "Why the fuck are you using the 8 passengers hashtag? Foreshadowing your legal future or fucking gross?" Veronica replied, "Why are you riding my meat?" Which, listen, in other circumstances, that would be a perfectly fine response. In fact, it's a good comeback. It got a chuckle from me. Just, why are you riding my meat? Perfection. But context is key, Veronica. Maybe not the right response given everything. Just a thought. Just a little teensy little thought here. Not the right thing to do. The commenter would reply, "Why are you exploiting a hashtag for someone accused of child abuse when you're being slammed daily for child neglect? It's so fucked up." And it's a fair point. The perception of child neglect has been felt for a really long time in the Mad Mama subreddit, and it's actually the subject of my next video, which I've been slowly editing and organizing since July. It's been slow going. It's also something that Veronica is well aware of, by the way. Like, she knows that her subreddit is concerned about child neglect, as a few of her regular TikTok commenters are from that subreddit. So it should be no surprise to anyone when she replies with, "I thought the irony would be funny." Oh, it's funny. The 8 passengers story, juxtaposed with your life and the perceptions people have of it, it's funny. Yep, just so frickin' funny. Hilarious. I'm mortified. I'm literally mortified. If anyone, I can't even articulate myself of just how mortified I would be personally. Veronica continues, since you losers like to accuse me of it, y'all really need to chill with your fetish already. I'm not interested. Now, this is another thing that Veronica likes to do. Whenever someone in her comments expresses concern for her kids or criticizes the way Veronica is representing her parenting and her children on her social media platform, she almost invariably will go for a response of this nature, saying something along the lines of, you're fetishizing my kids, you're obsessed and a creep, you must be a PDF file, or a sexual deviant, and so on, etc. Which I imagine Veronica does for the shock value and to troll her trolls, but which has a troubling underlying quality to it that people have also picked up on. There's just something about Veronica calling people who criticize her child molesters when she has claimed that her second husband abused her, and when her first husband is literally a registered S offender. It doesn't sit right. Like, maybe be less blasé about it, you know? And look, I'm a big fan of gallows humor. Dark humor is a specialty of mine, believe it or not. You probably will believe it, but it is. It's something that I'm really good at. It's something that I'm known for in my job. And as such, I don't have a problem with it. But again, context is key here. And there's nuance to it, which is something I think people fail to understand when it comes to gallows humor, and certainly something that Veronica is drastically lacking in, as she chooses to wield deflective humor like an edgelord with a blunt weapon, in that it's just making everything so much worse. You're not helping. It's not doing what you want it to do. It's not giving, it's not giving quirky, funny, sarcastic, witty. It's not doing it. It's not, babe. It's not working for you. It's causing concern. It's creating more concern, because now people are wondering if the reason that Veronica always goes to, child molesters and fetishizing kids and accusations like that, if maybe there's some truth behind it. I'm not saying that there is, and I won't support anyone who comes in my comments and states it. If you do, I'm just going to remove your comment, because I don't want people to be speculating like that on my channel. But do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? How this looks, the way it comes across, it's not helping. It's not helping your case, ma'am. It's really not. Read the room. Context. Just some thought. Think about it. Just a little bit. Also, because ma'am, you're using your children as the punchline for your inappropriate shock humor, dark humor thing. It's gross. It's really fucking gross. And it's just inappropriate. It's yucky. Anyway, at this point, this is Veronica. This is just textbook Veronica, honestly. And it's one of the reasons why I'm covering her. Because she does shit like this that is, it's not great, ma'am. And look, it's not like I hate Veronica. I don't. Despite so many things, I find myself liking her. Maybe because I recognize the neurodivergent flavoring, the neurospicy riz. Maybe that's why. But I do think that it's in Veronica's best interest to start, thinking about how she interacts with her platform. Not just in terms of the content that she posts and the hashtags she fucking uses, but also how she is with her audience as well. As she's, quite frankly, flirting with lolcow territory. If she doesn't, slow her roll, she might end up on Kiwi Farms. And nobody wants to end up on Kiwi Farms. And I'm not encouraging anyone to make a sub for him. I'm just saying, ma'am, slow your roll. You do not want to be a lolcow. And that's the thing, is by you doing this trolly, edgy bullshit, it's giving foodie beauty. And you don't want to be giving foodie beauty ever. Ever. Because in general, a lolcow status is it will not be good for her or her kids' well-being. It's bad. You don't want it. So think, consider context, and stop it. Stop. I'm going to throttle you. Just gently, softly, just shake you by the shoulders and stop it, because it's problematic. And it's not helping you. And it's not funny. So yeah, anyway, that's it for me. I got a lot more coming, so stay tuned, and I will catch you with the next one. Hopefully, preferably soon. Bye!